since coming over from Sacramento Republic as their goalkeeping coach. Today is the 99th regular season match that Glazier has been in Madison's bench. But they'll have to look out. Chattanooga spring up ahead. Hernandez from range and just out of reach. He just had that header come right to Hernandez and just lets this one rip. Wyden Wessel's got his first goal contribution last time out against Westchester. He serves the corner. Deep try, palmed out by Lapsley. Chattanooga hang on. This try from range, swatted out by Lapsley again. This is absolutely why Chattanooga has been one of the most dangerous offensive teams. Hernandez keeps in play. And they'll open up some room going back to Iambila, blocked by Galindrez. Wolefi returns to Hernandez. Hernandez can't get the cross as Sosa stands tall. Iambila keeps us deep in Madison's end. North Carolina FC and Detroit City FC face off Friday, August 15th at 7:30 Eastern on CBS SN. Taking a look at Scott McKenzie, who has been rewarded handsomely, especially in the last 4 days alone, getting his option extended through 2026. That was done on Friday, and then it was announced earlier today that he was coach of the month of July because of the run that they've had of form since their first match of last month against Knoxville, streaking along that run of 6 unbeaten. Bentley from range, punched out by Lapsley. Galindrez from Boyce. Krull. Murphy retreats back to Shalaka. Widens for Sosa. Sosa again, cross attempted, kicked over, and easily into the hands of Smith. Continuing to look for the 31-year-old Colombian, Juan Galindrez, but nothing successful there. As you have a takedown in front of the bench, advantage played for Chattanooga. Here's Hernandez. Waits for help. Hernandez central with a shot, just over again! Recklessly fast speeds. That's a great way to categorize the attack of the Chattanooga Red Wolves, especially with how well they have been. And that's a red card for Matt Glazier. Extra help on the bench for forward Madison. So it was right there. He picked up the ball and then threw it into the crowd. That was enough to draw a red card. See some of the help. Wolefi returns to his keeper. We're well beyond the 3 of stoppage due to that little head-on-head, and offside was Kimball Jackson. And the offside will be it for the opening half of play. Zeros across the board between Chattanooga and Madison. Enking made a man miss as he comes to Boyce. Boyce slides McLaughlin. Viadair. Returns Viadair. McLaughlin returns to Kroll as they catch on the near side. Sosa gets around his man. Verity Sosa takes a shot and misses. Nice opportunity for forward Madison. They've really found a nice, just hasn't necessarily been the most precise of opportunities for Madison. That one reflecting that as well. Can't watch the match? Turn on Sirius XMFC 157, North America's only 24/7 source for engaging soccer talk, including USL All Access Tuesday nights, plus hear live matches from the USL, MLS, Premier League, and more, all on Sirius XMFC 157 and the new Sirius XM app. It's Boyce to serve. Headed in front, McLaughlin's out of play. Body Armor is the official sports drink of the Chattanooga Red Wolves. Murphy can't collect, so it springs Hernandez loose. Boyce chasing. Sosa only as far as center. Matt Bentley is loose. One-on-one with Lapsley. Lapsley misses the dive. Plays it back. Hernandez scores! Hernandez keeps it howling for the Wolves as they open the scoring just out of the break. A missed clearance by forward Madison allows Chattanooga to run free the other way. Lapsley misses the dive, and that allows Hernandez to come in unmarked. No keeper in front. All set to enter the game with exits to Galindrez and Boyce and Faraday Sosa. Derek Gebhardt will take the armband as he chases franchise history. Murphy and Villader set to serve again. Teammates with Union Omaha in 2021. Served into the area, back post. Krull was tangled, and it's a corner for Madison. Jay Krull was trying to outposition his defending man marker with Joshua Ramos in the mix. And this is only the second corner that Madison will take. Low driver, Villader sets up and missed. Villader, he had the strike he wanted and the space he needed to get that off, just not precise enough. But Madison have been getting much more opportunities in this second half, and Madison banging at the door, just yet to break. Another sub made by Madison. This is their fourth. Murphy centers, deflection, Krull up for grabs. Walefi heads it out of play. And it's a Madison corner. So right after the yellow card, Nico Brown makes the entry. The Atlanta native. As this is served in again, contact in the area. Murphy loads up, takes a block out of play. Another corner for Madison. Chattanooga got 4 corners in the first half. Madison had 4 corners in the second half. It was headed out, you had a man in the area, and way to get back on top of the box. Eric Kinsner to get the block. Second try, Krull heads it down. Settled back to Madison. Nico Brown. Macias. Villader flips ends as he lost footing. But another deflection. Driven in again, takes deflection, Cruel, punched out by Smith. Madison have been just getting corner after corner. Jason Cruel with the best of the bunch. However, they still have yet to break through the dam. And Jason Smith keeps a clean sheet for Chattanooga, but Madison are back on. Murphy round for Macias. Villader chips it, headers down, bouncer, Macias settles. Dorado, his shot was blocked. Murphy loads up, another deflection, and another corner for Madison. Vasquez spent his first 3 seasons with Central Valley Fuego. He comes in as he came to Chattanooga after they started their season at the tail end of March. He comes in for Omar Hernandez. And more reinforcements come for Scott McKenzie. On that last corner, by the way, right before they kicked off, the bench got it's chance in front, scores! Gebhard has tied it. He flies alone in the record books. Derek Gebhard is Madison's all-time top goal scorer. What a throw by forward Madison. You had the jumble in the box. Gebhard all alone for the tap-in. And a record-breaking goal for Madison as Gebhard gets it done. The all-time leader in appearances, assists. Cruel. McLaughlin back to Macias. Does Madison have a game-winning goal in their sights? A lane in front, Villader just missed! Kit could not get it through as he had the lane. Maybe an extra touch could have forced something, but have the 5th and final substitution. It is Christopher Garcia coming in as Garrett McLaughlin makes his exit. McLaughlin was nursing an injury where he's been working himself back in, so this allows Garcia to come in, the 22-year-old from El Paso. He didn't play very much with Austin last year in MLS Next Pro, only 9 games, but he was a regular. Juan Galindras was one of them, and the other 3 are not playing in today's game. Jason Ramos on the bench, Jackson Dietrich not in selection, and neither were Jose Carrero Garcia. Lombardi attempts to center. This one settled down. Scooped in the middle. Green to goal. Off the post and out. Cruel clears. And Gebhard's got a lane. Gebhard, heavily pursued, allows the Mingos to make their way back as we're 3.5 minutes deep of 7. Christopher Garcia cannot connect to Macias. Lombardi and Ramos back and forth. A couple of ex-Tormenta teammates from a year ago. Lombardi wants to set Pedro free. Pedro Hernandez around Lapsley, sends it across, and they score! Off the bench, on the board! Zaire Vasquez, game winner in Chattanooga! The back and forth with Ramos and Lombardi had all the pressure come his way as Timmy Mail and Pedro Hernandez, they had all the defensive pressure out wide, and Vasquez was all alone at the top of the 6. Both Ramos trying to box out. And that will be it. Chattanooga charge up to the top of the standings. First place, they stand alone in USL League.